Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your monthly reading for February. This is Moon Magic Tarot and I am Ambi. So welcome. This month I'm going to be using my new deck. It's called The Tarot of the Trees by Dana Driscoll. I really enjoy it. Let me know what you think if you want to. I think the artwork is beautiful. Anyways, what we're going to do is pull 5 cards. Ooh, shooting all over the place. One card will be the overall energy of the month for you. And then we'll do a card per week. Kind of give you the general gist of what's coming ahead for you. So let's see. February. Message for Scorpio. Message for Scorpio. Help them reach the highest potential for the month. Take that one, and that one. I think that's good. Alright. So, this is the Ten of Cups. This is the overall energy for the month for you. Kind of like the theme. And this is good, because the Ten of Cups is basically the ideal love card, harmony. It means, basically, it's like happy family, committed, concrete love, stability, like love that you can count on. It's happy home, happy marriage, all things that make you feel the feelings associated with really good love. So just, joy, happiness, bliss, things like that. This is the basic energy theme for the month, and that's awesome. Yeah, it's super awesome. Like, that's what you want to see for a month, right? I mean, it's not going to be like the entire month, obviously, but like the current theme is either focusing on trying to achieve that, or, that is what's present. You've got the Empress for the first week. And the Empress card is a lot about nurturing, bringing a project through to completion, like, putting the care and patience and energy into fulfilling, to bringing things to completion, to bringing things to fruition, nurturing. It could be caring, things of the feminine. It's like kind of like the perfect example of the ideal mother, right? So it's loving, compassionate, empathetic, nurturing, supportive, life-giving, encouraging. It's very, so I mean, like the first week, you might be the one being called to be maybe more motherly than you're used to, or, a lot of the times when the Empress shows up, it means that you've done the work that it takes to get this thing off the ground. And since usually with my readings, there tends to be an undercurrent of like I like to read for your reaching your highest potential. So a lot of the time it has some kind of like passion, career mentality to it, like a direction in which your life is moving as a whole, as far as your impact on the world. So typically when I see the Empress, this talks about like something that you've focused on and you've engaged in, and you've put forth effort, is starting to show. You're seeing the results of that. The fruits of your labor are abundant. See, like this tree, there's bushels of apples having been produced from this tree, right? And so the first week, I think, is like a payoff week. You kind of see, like, I did that stuff and I deserve that, and here's this work, And here's this stuff that looks awesome and is awesome. It adds to my life, it adds to other people's lives, and this is good, right? So you come off of that. So I really think there's an emphasis on the work being involved to do that. So yeah, you're working hard to nurture along this project to like kind of, you're like, blowing on the embers, trying to stoke the fire, right? This is, when you go into the second week, you've got the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands, see how this tree is bent over? That's about all the weight that Nine of Wands can hold on its back, right? So the Nine of Wands is like kneeling down going, whew, I don't know if I have what it takes to keep going. This has been hard, is this really what it is? I want to give up. I don't know if I have what it takes, but this is telling you that it's time for the final push. You're right at the last leg of your journey, and whatever this is related to, usually work, career, inspiration, whatever action to complete a project or a goal that you have lined out for yourself. You have a final push to the end of that, okay? So this is the final push for you. And that could be final push towards this love, blissed out, happiness, happy home and family thing. So this could be you nurturing, trying to make that happen. Going around and trying to make sure everybody's needs are met, including your own, so that it's more balanced and stuff. And feeling, by the second week, you're like, whoa, there's so much on my shoulders because of taking on this burden, right? And so you kind of like, I think I want to give up, but you're doing it. It's good. It's actively coming around for you. By the third week, you got the High Priestess, and this is like the way I look at it, it's like the higher octave of the Empress, because it's more in the more magical sense. So whereas this is very physical in the 3D world, like life, real life things, interpersonal relationships, projects, and stuff like that, the High Priestess is more along the lines of like the magical side of things, the God side of things, the universe-y kind of side of things. So this is like the mystery of life. And sometimes it can indicate that there's unseen circumstances that have an effect on whatever's holding your focus for this week, and you can't quite see things clearly. A lot of the times, though, this is pointing at you. Listen to your intuition. Your heart and your intuition are telling you what's the truth of the matter, and you need to trust in it and go forward with that. So this is also sometimes it's secrets coming to the surface that you've been waiting to hear, and that might be what this is. You've been working on figuring out why things aren't this happy, loving home so much, and you've been working on it, and you're like, why is this not going? Well, now the secrets come out. You understand the circumstances surrounding your home life or your family life. This could even be just, groups, how groups relate, if home life doesn't apply to your life, because this is general. This could be like a work situation or just whatever groups you're working in, and there's more than one person that you're working with in like an interpersonal, committed, kind of caring, I think, really, relationship. But this is a secret coming out, trusting your intuition and knowing that there's more to the circumstances than you might fully understand, okay? So that's your third week of February. Scorpio, for the fourth week, you got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is typically somebody, it's typically seeking advice, or the universe, when this comes up, is asking you to seek out advice from somebody that is well respected in the field in which you are negotiating or working in. So like if there is a secret comes out and you don't know how to handle it, whether it's, like if it's an interpersonal thing, you might ask like a counselor of some kind or a psychologist how to handle it. If it's, if it's a work-related thing, you might want to seek out somebody who knows about the computers that you're working on, or whatever it is that, who is a professional in the area that you're working on your problem. I hope that makes sense. This can also mean that you need to look for the higher wisdom in a situation, because a lot of the time the Hierophant is usually portrayed as like a priest, you know, so it has this spiritual quality to it, because priests are supposed to be like the gatekeepers to heaven, or something like that. You know, somebody who has the wisdom and is supposed to guide you to get there. So a lot of the times that's what this card's about. So this could be some universal wisdom coming through this whole circumstance that affects the way you navigate your life from this point forward. But whatever the case may be, February looks like it's pretty harmonious. You might have a little push and a little struggle, but nothing that's like really truly emotionally trying. You know, you're not going to have any massive conflicts is what it looks like. That doesn't mean you won't be completely without conflict. Again, this is a general reading, but chances are this is going to be a pretty smooth month for you. I think happiness, I think you'll be pleased with what happens, and I think that's why this is here. And for some of you, all of this is related to family matters. So you might want to seek out family counseling to negotiate the secret that came out, or the unknowns that you can't piece together. You know there's more to the circumstances. You need to understand it, and maybe a professional in that field to be able to. Somebody you respect or can find respect for, is very important, I think, in this situation. But all in all, this is a good month for you. I really think so. Scorpio, I really am wishing you the best. I hope that this reading somehow benefits your life. I really, really, truly do. If you want to comment, I think that'd be super cool. I'd love to hear from you. See what you guys have to say and who's all watching these videos. If you feel inspired to, rate the video, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever. If you want to see my videos in the future, go ahead and subscribe if you're not already, and you will get notified when new videos hit the internet for you. So, yeah, be well, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye-bye now.